I'm Eddie Field. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you step by step how we added this affordable and easy to assemble attic shelving to change this space into this. Let's dive in. Now these tubs come in really handy, but they do crush if you try to stack them. So that's the basis of our shelving. This tub is over 18 inches deep, so we're going to make our shelves 20 inches deep, and the maximum height is about 16.5. So we're going to have the gap between the shelving at about 18 inches. So we're going to measure 18 from the floor and cast a line. And then we're going to use a laser level and carry that line straight across, and that will be the bottom of the 2x4 that we attach. Get the screws started on the ground. Next, attach another 2x4 for the top shelf. Now here's a neat trick I learned from Anna White and her husband. If you're not following Anna White on YouTube, you need to. We're going to screw these 2x4s to the existing 2x4s, but not all the way. That's going to hold them in place while we attach the uprights. You could use a clamp to hold it in place. Next, measure from the floor to the top of the 2x4 to get the length of your legs. Now that we have the uprights cut, we're going to screw it to the 2x4s that we have already mounted. Now that we have the uprights attached, we can remove the screws that we didn't put in all the way earlier. Now the attic shelving is going to be 20 inches deep, so I'm going to rip the plywood at 20 inches. Now I cut 6 blocks at 15 inches. Somebody stop him. Stop him! 1.5 and 1.5 for each 2x4. That's 3 inches off. But he ripped the plywood at 20 inches. So really he should be cutting the 2x4s at 17 inches, not 15. He'll make it work. He always does. Next we drilled pocket holes with the Kreg Pocket Hole Jig into the blocks. Now once you have the cross members on, you can bring the other side in position. I messed up on my math and had to notch out for the 2x4s. Next we screw down the 1/2 inch plywood with 1 inch drywall screws. Man, that looks tons better. For about $45 and a half a day of work, this is a great storage and it clears up this whole space on the floor. We have our attic crawl space back. For more helpful home improvement tips like this, click the image on the screen now. But wait, you haven't subscribed? What are you waiting for? You gotta subscribe so you don't miss stuff like this. Okay, I'll wait. Come on, subscribe.